pay to stay in marketing and you're out for satisfaction. Today I'm thinking about things that are deadly. The way I'm breaking you down like I wanna drown, I wanna end me. Step in a glass, step with your tongue. Bury a friend, try to wake up. Picking up a class, killing the sun. Bury a friend, I wanna end me. What do you want from me? Why don't you run from me? What are you wondering? What do you want?
And we're back like we never left to talk about From. Shout out to all the people who have been leaving comments saying, Tyra, where's From? Tyra, did you drop From? Are you going to come back and talk about From? You know, I really subscribed about From. Y'all know that I came through with From and a disclaimer by the time we got to episode 2 because I kind of had a sense of the direction that we were going. But if you are, new here, if a video is performing at least under that 5K threshold, y'all, it's just not worth the squeeze. So the best thing to do is to bring it here and have it in a live format. And you still get all the good teas, you still get all the good juice, get all the good commentary, and you get it from the both of us at the same damn time. Ashley, are you ready to get into From?
I am. I am ready to get into the scarecrows of it all, Tyra. I'm ready to go over here and talk about it.
Yeah, look at Andrew over there holding on. It's heating up. Andrew, From has been heating up for you for several summers. To play with you.
And Pacomo, I love a full beard that connects. And Zaddy Jade is still fine, tripping and all. You still look good and still look good.
I still look good. I still look good. I'm a 33-year-old woman. I still look good. You look good, girl. Freak mama. Okay.
Hoochie
coochie. Overall thoughts. All of the heating up that y'all are getting. Y'all cute, ain't you? Look at y'all. Keep hope alive. You know, freedom shall reign in the From streets, okay? You too will see that tree one day. Heating up where? Doing what? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I have already told y'all, I know what we're doing. I think I told y'all episode 2 and really 3 that we not getting nothing until the ass end of this season. They are biding time, they are waiting, and they are playing in our face with tropes and moments that we have seen repeatedly. For whatever reason, this episode was hilarious.
It was funny.
And it's not meant to be funny. This episode was so funny for all the wrong reasons. It's the way that we are working overtime to elongate things that are just not happening narratively with the show. There is minuscule, like mustard seed size progression, like ding, 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 a little drop in the bucket. They put a little raindrop in the bucket, and y'all throw a parade every time. Not me, not the kid. I'm not going for it, okay? This shark don't swim over here. I'm not. Funny? Yes. The best episode, and oh my God, we're getting answers. Oh my God, this is what I wanted you to do. This is what I've been waiting for. It wasn't that, but at least Daddy Jade's beard is connecting on all cylinders. Ashley, overall thoughts of episode 5?
It was cool. It was cool for what it was. No. I'm not mad at the episode. I feel like it's getting us closer finally to a little bit of a piece of an answer. My biggest takeaway was Jade was a black man in his former life. Listen, he was. Jade was a black man in his former life.
And that was the first iteration, right?
Listen.
Right?
I don't know which one he was. There was a range of them, but these weren't all of the people, right? These were just a smattering. And I found it enlightening that one of those was
I think he was the first one. He had on like his World War silver glory gear. I think he was the first one. So Jade was a brother.
On the left side, he was a black man, and it all makes sense. I mean, it does get us a little bit further. Tabitha's always late as usual. As far as Nurse Crackhead, I was tickled when I was tickled pink. I laughed my behind off Julie and her raggedy bob. Listen. Brother Daddy, the op number one of the universe, drunk, he's leaving on a jet plane, don't know when he comes back again, whatever the song is. Listen, I had a good time with the episode. So for that reason, I'm gonna clap it up. I had fun over here, Tyra, in episode 5.
I don't come here for fun. I don't come here for fun, okay? I come here to get answers. I come here for the creatures, okay? I come here for the murders, the deaths, the kills. I come here for the carnage, all right? I come here for the mystery, for the lore. I didn't come to from for a key. The way that Boyd has one more time to stand in the middle of a forest and say, "What the fuck, you mother? I'll kill you. Won't break me. None of you are gonna break me. I'm motherfucking Boyd. You mother. You get the in yo." Every time y'all gonna do the same thing every time. Like I'm tired. let's move into the episodes because we having a key and we ain't even got nowhere. Now I don't know what everybody was anticipating because there were so many like conversations around what's gonna happen once those mushrooms drop. Oh my god. Y'all were out here talking like this was gonna be an HP Lovecraft, colorful, trippy, Willy Wonka type trip. Like, oh my god. Yeah, are you satisfied? Are you satisfied? Did you go on the trip that you wanted to go on? Did you have a good time at the museum? Because yeah, we got nothing. We got nothing. They showed us the same things we've seen a million times. I was like, if you were gonna show us this, why did you get the like when they finally kicked in and the sign was like, okay, go this way? I thought that we were gonna see more things moving forward, and it was like, no, we're gonna give you a young Jade as your guide. I said, yeah, because that's just what we need. Another creepy, ominous kid giving us context clues instead of straightforward answers. So yeah, we never have too many boys in Fromville giving us nothing. Okay. Jade goes and literally sips the Kool-Aid. We have Boyd here as our guide. Boyd said it's not real. Just drink it. Don't be out here wasting our time. Drink the blood. Little man says you shouldn't have done that. And of course, we get to what we need to get to. But as far as the journey from the sheriff's station all the way down into the middle of the forest, the woods, the man that we've seen umpteen times, I saw a lot of you were hoping to see more in the trip. But unfortunately, you just got Boyd yelling, "I'm here. I didn't go anywhere. I'm still right here, Jay. Just what are you doing? What's happening? You gotta let me know something." Yeah, it was interesting for what it was. Ashley, how did you feel about young Jade and going up down memory lane when we played the violin for our granny, but not really getting much of anything?
Well, what I really want is for them to paint the colony house some shade of white and clean, or at least at the very least power wash it, because it's very, I hate seeing everything so dank.
That's where you go, Ashley.
Like that's immediately what I thought. But y'all know, if you guys were in the episode 3 live, I told y'all I wanted to be tripped out. I wanted the mushrooms melting into the grass and shifting. You know how people go on their psychedelic trip
and they're psychedelic,
and you see the sun turn into the moon, turn into the skies, and
this was the opportunity. This was the chance to do anything that they wanted to do, and we did nothing.
They didn't. So no, that's what I wanted from all of this. I say always listen to the little kids in the dreams, and I also feel like when you trip, Jade, you can't dictate what you're going to get in the trip. The boy said, "Don't drink Ruby's bucket of blood." You tipped it up anyway, and then you were mad that it told you about your past. I don't want to know this. I just want to know what I need to know to fix it. And by the end, Tyra, he says, "I know how to save the children. We just have to, break down some barriers, go through some tunnels, and we're going to get the job done." No, this was very anticlimactic for me. I mean, out of this, we got, the townspeople are the ones who always end up taking them out. And they take you out, but Tabitha gets it way worse, right? That's the main thing I got from this. We did get an Ankui kid pop up in a casket.
Girl, that was funny. That kid said Ankui. Oh yeah, Ankui. Did you hear me?
Hug Boyd gave him in the station. We didn't go anywhere. I thought it was kind of cheapened. I think they, at this point, 4 seasons in, y'all have a budget enough more than to just change the motel sign. It said answers here, but that was all y'all did.
They changed the motel sign and gave you some spiders.
That's it.
They are running them damn uncooies for all the uncooey. Did you hear me? Did you hear me? I said uncooey again. All right, cool. Yeah, this was the time to really take us on a trip, even if it was from coded and we had callbacks to different creatures, things coming at you, different characters returning that we haven't seen in quite some time. The bartender rolling up who Jay used to have a connect, just all kind of things, and it was just like it's just gonna I was Joan of Arc in my former life. You're just gonna see your young self and reminisce on the emotion that took place the last time you played that violin as a kid. And he's gonna be giving answers, but not really, because I told you not to drink it, but I didn't tell you why. We got the boy in white for that boy in blue. I don't have time for this. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Oh Lord, but leaving this and Jade's beautiful hair. Now this was funny. All that damn hooting and hollering.
Oh, Nurse Crackhead.
I said, why y'all got her gyrating again? Why she being a vibrant thing again? Why she shaking like that? We already saw this. Even if we wanted little Miss Sophia to be running around doing what we knew that she was already going to do, take them on a different trip. Let her do something else. Take her somewhere else. Let us see a side and from that we haven't seen. You already got us in junkyards and whatnot, in the Lake of Tears, and we're going down here and we're pulling out Scarecrows. Take us through there. Let us go see. It was like, no, we're going to chain her up and let her Harlem shake again. Oh God. For me, it wasn't that she was about to lie about it and act like nothing was wrong. It was the fact that Crispy Christie saw her shaking out and she didn't give a damn. She was like, oh God. She didn't move. She didn't flinch. Christy didn't like go into panic mode. Oh my God, babe, Mare, are you okay? Someone do. Oh my! It was just like, oh, here she go with this shit again. I said, Christy, you don't want to do anything. You don't want to step in. When we do step in, it's just strictly for doubt. You know what? This is from playing on your intentions, playing with your mind. Are you really hearing things? Do you really like, no, girl, I am connected to something. There is a higher power here that is feeding on our fear. Once you die, they continue feeding on it. And you never get out of here. You're trapped forever. Chrissy's like, yeah, you show all of the naysaying already in this season is just irritating my soul because we've been through too much. But I wish we went somewhere else and we didn't go back to her doing the Harlem Shake real quick. And Sophia's already growing stale for me. Her snarking and snithering, like I just want her to tiptoe like the Sylvester cat. Or like, you know, those old school Acme like cartoons. I just want her to do something like that and like rub her hands together like Birdman, because I'm diabolical and nobody's noticing. She's very obvious. The face changes when she thinks nobody's looking. How much longer are we going to have to do this with Miss Sophia? But I was here for the Harlem Shake though. That hooting and hollering in the ambulance was absolutely hilarious. Ashley?
Listen, the first time I watched that scene, I fell out because Nurse Crackhead, you would never. And Mullet doesn't respond because at the end of the day, she's a crackhead. Crackheads do things like this, Tyra. Crackheads shake. Crackheads Harlem Shake. They do. At the stoplights, at the gas stations, they Harlem Shake. And I fear that's why Christy didn't think anything was odd about it, right? But I literally fell out. I thought it was the most hilarious thing ever. But also, side note, and you guys talked to me about this, out of everyone else who was chained up down there in those dark caverns at the time, Nurse Crackhead hadn't had any reactions, which made me think she was still imbibing the crack this entire time, because why aren't you catching on to anything? But as soon as Gretchen Grundler touches her on the arm, activates. How long is it going to be before these medical professionals get a clue that, hey, I get activated every time she bumps into me, every time she touches me? I just need y'all to be smarter than the average bear. I too am finding Gretchen Grundler to be annoying more than a villain at this point. It's the, ooh, I'm working on this on my little Pinky. What are we going to do tonight? The same thing we do every night. Take over the world. And I'm just like, girl, no one sees you in the corner making eyes. You do it so obviously and so blatantly. You're sowing cords of discord everywhere and no one is observing you. That's what I need. I feel like in the From, y'all don't have time to do anything else but watch people. and observe. And y'all don't notice that she's diabolical. I think it's the blessing of the mid-white woman, Tyra. I fear that that is what this is. I really, really do. But yeah, as far as Nurse Crackhead, I always questioned why she didn't have like the cicadas or why she didn't have the story walking. There had to be something that came out of being locked down there because both Brotherhood of the Night's Watch and Julie both took something with them. So the fact that she is touch activated is interesting. As far as Mullet's being very useless for me in these moments. Girl, you checked Boyd in episode 1, but what have you done since then? What have you done for me lately, Mullet? And I don't think it's going to be enough just to be there for Nurse Crackhead, because I fear she's on her own journey. She might be morphing into something totally different. It has yet to be seen.
I'll be glad when somebody morphs into something. I'll be glad when we go on that journey, but it's just too much. I feel like our characters are going through a change because it's not just Nurse Crackhead, it's not just Christy, it's Donna, it's Kenny. Like something weird is going on. I'm hoping that they're saving it for something, and we're not just being particular with our characters because we're trying to stall the story. Because girl, go over there and get that woman. Why you letting her Harlem Shake like that? Go do something. Why you not caring? And it's the same thing over here with these two. Who picked this wig? Who picked this wig? Who picked this sharp-edged ass wig? I said, what? Why?
I said you're dusty, your hair uneven, your wig's tilted.
Why did y'all pick this? I know y'all got a budget over there. Y'all could have picked I know it's supposed to look a little jagged because she cut it herself and the rest and whatnot. But that hairline is diabolical. So who picked this wig?
But you ain't had to choose that still, Tyra.
No, yes I did. Yes I did. The stills just come to me. I don't set this up. I don't set this up. But this is another reason to have us waiting. Randall is over it. So looky here, girl, you're not going to get me caught up. Tabitha already told me I'll be sleeping with the fishes if anything happens to you. You're going in there. Nothing was accomplished. You tried to do the bookmark thing. That failed. And we're going to keep doing it for what? Are you sure that you really have this ability? Is it from playing on you? Trying to put you in a way? Get you lost? Have you turned out like Jim? I don't think you need to go story walk anymore. You need to chill on that. No, that's not what it is. You don't want... I was like, all of this creating doubt so that our characters can just wait. I was really hoping at this point we would be getting like... Because this is episode 5. By episode 6, baby, why don't we have more of a handle on, okay, if I do this, my story walking is a little bit different. If I do this, it doesn't have to be a complete 180, but just small strides into the Julie that we see where she's kind of appearing if and when and where she wants to where the man in yellow can be sick of her ass. Nope, we have to wait because Randall said, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be able to follow you into the abyss and pull you out just in time. Girl, you was almost a extra liver for the man in yellow last time. If we're gonna set her up to make her think that she's crazy, just like we're doing with Nurse Crackhead, I don't think we're going to be story walking too much more. And that leaves Julie to go and do what? We already haven't told anybody, but besides Ethan, that we can story walk in the first place. Everything is just becoming extremely useless. I need her to go story work her ass some more and go see Sophia somewhere in the background. You have things to do, ma'am. Ashley.
Yeah, Brotherhood of the Night's Watch said you're stupid and your dad would think you're stupid and your mom doesn't care. Anyway, I was like... You know I'm right, Julie. I said, there he goes. There goes Brotherhood. He ain't never far beneath the surface here. But I mean, Julie has to do what needs to be done. Randall, if you don't want to be a part of this Brotherhood of the Night's Watch, go back on your bus. You know what I mean? And hang out there and see if you can keep Smiley out of there. But leave me alone. I'll take my chances because I'm the only one in the from that's doing any real work. Julie is sick of everybody at this point. Because what are you talking about? What are y'all doing? So, you know, this whole dynamic between the two of them, I don't know if it's big brother, little sister. I don't know what they're shooting at, but just leave it there. Just leave it as a cute friendship. I don't want to see this go anywhere else. I think it could potentially. If I see them lock lips before the end of the season, Tyra, I'm going to throw up. I'm going to vomit.
You think they would? You think they would go there? I thought it was more Big Brother,
I'm so
protector type.
hoping.
Especially if we're going according to Ethan's stories, like he's the protector, so he's just here in that capacity. And Tabitha made it very, you know what I will do to you, right?
Go ahead.
You know what I will do to you if you hurt my baby. I'm Tabitha, and I love my kids, man. I do anything for my kids, man. You don't do. I said, what, Chicano? Where are you going, Tab? When did you turn into Vatos Locos homes in the middle of Frumville? So according to that, and the way that we're showing up here, I think he's just here in the capacity of a protector, not anything outside of that. But
It better be
this
that. But he
was
sure called her stupid. He said, "You're dumb.
he
You're an
did.
idiot."
You're dumb. You're dumb. You're slow. The wig is bad. Stop story walking. Okay. Oh Lord. Andrew said Julie is a teenager. Oh Lord. I mean, do we really know? I mean, how long have we been here at this point?
From exactly. How long has she been walking the story?
I don't know. Now, was this the Lake of Tears?
No.
Ethan's sad. He said, I'm gonna bury the little bird. It didn't work. The fact that Ethan acts twice in this episode, Mom, Donna, are we gonna be okay? Said, no, baby, no. Ethan is getting a little bit more hopeless with each and every episode. The little boy that we seen arrive there that they were trying to shield and protect because I'm going to get us home is slowly falling apart more and more. He's just feeling like, you know what? Maybe dad isn't what I thought it was. Maybe none of this is what I thought it was because I sprinkled that Dawn dish soap and that magical water on this bird and it didn't come back to life. I don't know what this means. We're not going to be okay. And that's why he keeps asking. Ashley, is there a chance that this was the Lake of Tears?
No, this is definitely not like Lake Tears. That bird is dead as a door. Now, the Lake of Tears would have resurrected. It had healing powers, Tyra, is what the people said. And Billy Bong, I hate to refute you, but go back to season 1. They were definitely doing their best screwing over in the colony house. There have been sex scenes in the From. Now, we haven't seen that in a while, but y'all correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. They was hunching in the good colony house under Donna's regime in the first season. But anyway, I digress.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, as far as Ethan, poor baby, holding on hope for Donna, I fear, listen, baby boy, just stick through the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I don't know if the Lake of Tears is a foregone conclusion. I mean, they were out there at the cabbage patch trying to harvest some vegetables to bring back to the townspeople to feed them. He's catching a bird all along because he wants to heal something. I don't think we're anywhere near the Lake of Tears yet. Hopefully we get there, but this can't be the Lake of Tears.
If it is, then that means that Jim was not Jim, and this has been a setup all along. Now he's giving Carl from the Walking Dead vibes. Like, child, you don't know what hard is until you lose an eye in the Walking Dead verse. Okay, you don't know. He's had it easy compared to Carl. Okay, you've been protected, you've been sheltered. Now, just like with Mullet and what we're doing with her character and the unconcerned vibes that she had all about the Harlem Shake when Mare went into her seizures and convulsions. Donna, what's up? Why are they trying to do this to our people? We want to get all the way here to season 4 and act like there's an underbelly to all of these people. Like, is from making them jaded, or are they turning into something else? Is there some touch happening with Sophia? They get real selective with that touch and what Sophia can do. I don't know, but at the point of everything that we've been through, the way Donna said, yeah, pull him on out of the water, pull him out, pull him to shore. She said, well, Donna, pull. I said, did you see those things? Why would we want to pull that to see what it was? And it wasn't just to be intrigued or just to figure out. No, we have established already that little portion of land, everything is very meticulous. Where it is where it is for a second. It's like a protected ground. Don't touch anything. You go harvest what you can and you go back home. Now pull it up, even though everybody was against it. It takes for us to pull it all the way to go up. You know what? There's only one reason that these scarecrow looking things will be put there. It would be to ward off something. Let's put it back. Just put it back. let's just put it back. But it gave very much so op energy. I'm sick of y'all killing these NPCs. I know that. We gonna kill the Sims character. We just gonna kill the people that be in the back doing nothing. Just be doing labor or just laid up in colony house. We're just gonna kill these people. We're gonna kill these people. we're waiting. We're in the cabin and we're talking. And are we going to be okay? Of course we are. All we got to do is make it through the night. And then we hear these wars. I said, whose idea were these creatures? These creatures look mighty goofy. We've had some really interesting effects and some great things, and from that could like really, rival with really good, horror movies. This particular entity that was really giving maybe like a low budget, whatever that Scarecrow is in the Batman verse, it was the low Timu version of that. But it also gave like a Raggedy Ann type quality. It was just very unserious. But that thing comes in and wreaks havoc on the house and kills a couple of NPCs. I don't know what we're trying to do with Donna, but can we stop doing it right now? Because just don't make it be that. I'm convinced that Donna isn't an op if we're going to make it seem like everybody's a naysayer and an op at this point. I just think that this is just a character choice. Actually, how did you feel about these NPCs dying and the fact that Donna was all for pulling these things out of the water?
Yeah, Donna has her own journey, because I don't know, maybe it's just me. I didn't think she and Tab were besties. And now apparently they are road dogs. They are
having them kids.
She's a player from the Himalayas now. They are besties. And Tab, is there anything dangerous? Do you sense anything about these waters? Are these things well, no, I don't, no.
Come on, man.
No.
Come on.
No, I think we're fine. All right then, guys. All right, bring them. Let's open them up. Let's, stuffing, when did people ever do that? Take cloth and clothes and stuff it. Oh, scarecrows. Okay. Yeah, we can go ahead. Put some rocks on them. Let's put them back at the bottom of this lake that they sprouted from randomly while we were out here, because this is safe. And nothing terrible is going to happen as a result of that. What I hate, not so much the NPCs, because I get it. You have extras on set. But why do you always give them lines right before they die?
They don't say nothing the whole show. Never had a line.
Listen, never had a line. Never said, hey, hi, bye, or F you. And now it's, Donna, we don't have to listen to you. This isn't the colony house. We're outside. It's a democracy out here. And next thing we know, he's getting ripped apart from a creature that has no fingers, Tyra. That is the Muffin Man. That is a mitten.
Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man. Listen, it had no fingers. I said, how are you ripping his mouth out without any? Yes, I guess the mitten had a really good grip. I was really beyond. And then there was a girl one. There was a boy one, a girl one.
There's a whole set. Yeah.
Girl, when the girl put the lady's face in the fire. No, it was for me. When Ellis sees this NPC getting ripped apart, shuts the door and says, "Oh
God, no! I gotta get home to Fatima. I gotta get home to Fatima.
I gotta get home to Fatima. I need to get home to my queen. All right, damn you all." And then the other one holding that lady's face to the fire, and Ellis says, "Oh, I'll go get her though. I locked him in there with that one, but I'm gonna grab her.
I'll get you.
Because she'll survive." Tab is so late. It's dangerous. We got to get out of here now. We got to get out of here now. It's too late, Tab. They're already encroaching on the boundaries. It's amazing to me how you get a recall 5 seconds before the happenings happen. It's aggravating. It's annoying. And it just goes to show that Tab is and forever always will be useless, in my opinion.
I just can't. It's y'all in the comments going, "Oh yeah." That's how it came through the wall. Oh yeah.
They said he called the Kool-Aid Man.
That is. It bust through the walls. Oh yeah. I said, okay. Oh, tell them what he did. He said, and I think it's gonna be a long, long time till sunshine brings me around. I'm not the man. I think I'm a rocket man. I said, God damn it, Henry. What was Henry singing? It wasn't Rocket Man. What was he singing?
Wasn't it Leaving on a Jet Plane?
Leaving on those liquor bolts for jet planes.
Now, what's the song?
Don't know.
I thought he sang a couple songs actually, because he was humming a demon.
If I'll be back again. He can sing along with me. It's everybody trying to act like he's not cruising through the house like some belligerent alcoholic. Are you okay? Is everything okay, Henry? You need something? No, I'm fine. Give me back that moonshine. He's just spent. I knew it from the moment he broke down. As soon as he saw the picture, I was like, "Wait!" It's like he's finding out she's dead for the first time all over again. He's just completely torn. And I was like, well, after we put two and two together and we realized what these creatures do, I thought that it would have been understood how your wife died, but this is news to him. This is news to Henry, and he just can't take it. He can't pull this stuff back together. He's given the town drunk in the main Stephen King universe that nobody's gonna believe and listen to until it's too late. But are you gonna be useful? Please don't come here and not be useful. We already know that you're an agent of chaos brought here to throw Victor off his game a little bit, but at any point are you gonna come? We need you, man. We need you to push or persuade or champion Victor. That'll go a long way. You sticking around the colony house throwing back booze is not going to help anybody. But actually, how hard did you laugh at Henry when he was singing his song on the piano?
'Cause kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll never
tell me that you love me.
It was definitely John Denver leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. For me, it's ridiculousness. Y'all already know I feel Brother Daddy is an op. But this just sealed it for me. Shut up! That's my wife. That's my wife. And I'm like, how many bottles are you going to be allowed to drink? I mean, you're toasting it up. You're taking whole bottles from the bar. You're at the bar every day, sir. And now you want to play the piano? No, but first he goes over to the lady on the couch. Girl, what you doing? Girl, that looks good. That look good. I said, whose drunk uncle is this? It was so weird. Where the spades at? Y'all got a card table set up. Where the cards at?
They say, where them bones? Throw them bones out. He said, domino, motherfucker.
They said, what? He said the cards, the playing cards. I'm trying to get some bid with some spades on the table. Oh, in the kitchen. Oh, but hold on. There's a piano. Come on. Son, come over here. Remember when I used to sing this to your mama? She loved this song.
Breaking Victor down. Victor's like,
he said, why did I tell you? I can't tell you nothing. I can't tell you nothing. I can't show you nothing. And hopefully this is the kick in the pants that Victor needs, baby, to pull it together. Because your daddy's trash. He's nothing. There's nothing he can do to help you. He is a lost man singing John Denver on an out-of-tune piano. And then when he got the keys wrong, Tyra, damn it. I said, is this supposed to be emotional? Because all I was doing was laughing. But I think if he was really trying, he could carry a tune, Tyra. I wasn't mad. Like, even drunk and a little bit flat, I was not mad.
Yeah, this is mine. You can't take it. He said, I can't sing the song in Mama Rose's house. I can't sing the song in Mama Rose's house. I can't sing the song. I said, okay, Paul. All right. This was funny though. I love a good alcoholic belch. Yeah, me and you. What? Oh my God.
Look what they did to your mother. Look what they did to her.
Look what they did. Tell them what they did. Victor said that. See, this is why I don't tell you nothing. And watch Victor shut down. Like it don't take much for Victor to shut down. And the moment I share something with you, you turn into mush. Okay. Now look here. We spoke on Tabitha has 3 more times to tell me she don't know. Three times. 3 is my limit. We have had an abundance of I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Well, what do you I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know. It's not coming clear. I don't you don't know anything, Tab. Like, my issue is we are not ever on the path to do everything that we possibly could to retrace these memories. The way she could have been over there chatting it up with that old drunk over there, because don't nobody know his wife. Like, he over there, he want to talk about that woman. Like, let's go over there and maybe try to connect some dots. But all of the I don't know. Tabitha gets a cookie and wants a cookie real bad in this episode because I remembered how to kill them. I knew what to do. I did something. I did something right. It was this man in my past. It was some dolls and he was scared. He threw them. I said, what, girl? What, Tab? What? That couldn't come to you any sooner before that lady's face scorched the earth and that man got his whole bottom jaw ripped off. It's just always late and delayed. Like, I want her to know something. It's very frustrating. I just feel like at this point with the journey that we've been on, she should be remembering a little bit more than she does. I'm like, it must be something that's just like detrimental to this entire situation if and when she remembers, because why are you guys holding on to it with the jaws of life? I'm not saying she has to remember everything at this moment, but absolutely nothing until it's convenient. So now we know that these things have some type of power that if you stab it, it'll kill it. Okay, well, bring those on, but all five of them, however many of them are scattered around, bring them back to Colony House and see if we can do something else with them. But I'm not giving you a cookie just at this moment, Tabitha. Not right now. Ashley, are you going to give a kudos to Tab?
Hell no, because she spent a night with her son for once. Like I said, oh, you spent a few hours with your child, and now you think you special and you deserve something. Here's the thing: she is seriously repressing whatever happened, and what bothers me about it, because if she's just gonna be trash the whole time, that's fine, right? But don't give us this thing last season where she's on this quest. This is my God-given mission, and I'm going to the ends of the earth to free the Ankui children. And now it's who? What? Like, no, I don't care. F you, F them Ankui kids, F the Ankui crew, F my kids. Matter of fact, I don't give a damn. To now, it's, oh, I remembered. I know how to kill them. Like you said, I know how to kill them. Oh, but I don't know what else. It's like you're not trying to. At least with Zaddy Jade, he's taking active steps like, hey, I need to remember something. We failed at this a million times. So I'm trying to get it right. She, I think, becomes so useless for me is because she really doesn't have a desire to help anyone else. Like, this is fully selfish at this moment. And I think she wants a point because she spent the night with Ethan for once. But damn it, girl, like, that's not enough. We've been here 4 years in the From with y'all, and this is the first time you've tried to spend any time with the boy.
The boy. I don't know. She was very proud, so I had to acknowledge her. You know, she did a good thing. We could have all been Scarecrow mush if Tab didn't remember what she remembered right in that moment. Because the way we're going to act, like they want to pretend so bad that they were going to kill Donna for 2 seconds. Like, please don't piss me off. Kill them NPCs like y'all always do them Sims characters, and let's go on our way. Y'all wasn't killing Donna. Stop it. But let them stain kids. Oh, y'all leave them Ankui kids alone. Getting over here. Now look at here. We better not be building this thing for nothing. Kenny comes in, all apologies because I'm sorry. I should don't say nothing about my picture.
Is that AI?
I don't know.
Like that.
Hey,
I getting half hanging on. Tyra, what happened?
If these shows, for all the money that these shows make and all of the networks, put more press pictures out, okay? I'm not finna go be digging for good stock images for Fatima all the time. If they're not laid out, I'm not digging for it that hard. The show ain't worth that.
I said, what is her eyes?
If these eyes are cocked like a pistol, whoever put them there, that is not my business. I collect the images. We do the lives. That's it.
What? I was like, who is that?
See, actually, if you wouldn't have said anything, nobody's gonna notice that the eyes was cocked. Okay, it was just, we were gonna say our piece about that.
I'm so sorry. I was like, who's this woman? Who's this woman?
I'm not responsible for what they put out there. For as great as these shows are and how many seasons we've been on, we will go and try to search for images and there will be none. And it's up to us to go track and find and screen. I didn't have time to be screenshot city today, okay? I was not going to screenshot to find pristine images of Fatima. No, we got what we needed. Just me said, I noticed.
My bad. I wasn't trying to mess nothing up. I'm going to say that next time.
See, now I can't stop looking at it now.
You said cock like a pistol. That sent it over the edge.
Cock
like a pistol.
I need them to wake it up. Wake it up right now. We're apologizing. Have your time, Fatima. I shouldn't have judged you. I shouldn't have went straight to Boyd. Let's talk more about this connection that you're having to the creature. And it's basically the same thing that she told Boyd last episode. I feel Smiley. I have this connection and building this blase. Is it gonna wake up? Is it gonna come up and help us? Like, I don't want us to build this for nothing. I really want us to explore this connection with Smiley and what that could look like for her. And I don't want to wait 50 minutes to get there. Like, the fact that she has a connection and she can feel the emotions, that means that he can probably feel yours too. Like, Do you know? Can it be like a hive mind situation? Are you going to know what they're thinking, what they're doing? Like, let's explore it, but let's not just spend time building this big, gigantic claymation creature, this golem, for nothing. I'm hoping that it comes to life because she's being real fantastical with it. It's very when you believe, very Peter Pan, in my opinion. Wake it up, Tabitha, and tell us to go kill something and do some business. Ashley?
I don't know, because she going back in her history about the damn whatever, the gin and all that. But why are you creating creatures in the house? Why do we have to do this in the house? Why can't you do this outside, Fatima? Like, why can't you do that back down in the cavern where you gave birth to Sleepy? Why it got to be in the main building? Because if it comes to life and starts walking around the colony house, Tyra, I'm gonna
house already falling apart.
Because I don't know why y'all are allowing this. And everybody's just like, all right, yeah, baby, whatever you need to do to get through, oh, I need to do this. And then Kenny comes in, and I'm like, how Kenny tied to this? Fatima, don't piss me off. Don't rope nobody else into this with you, girl. What is going on? Is it? I'm not ready for whatever this thing is. Okay, it looks like something that piddles around the house when the lights go off at night, Tyra, and I don't like it.
What?
It the piddles around the house when the lights go out. You know what I'm talking about? The monsters that come to life at night and piddle around the house when the lights are off. That's what it looks like. It's a massive creature, and I don't like it. It's very trifling. Also, what is their running water situation? Fatima is dirty all the damn time. Is she bathing? Is she taking showers?
She hasn't. Clearly, she's spending all her time in here, And that's the thing with the episodes. We're only moving like a few hours or so apart. Maybe half of a day. We haven't moved, from the night prior. Like she's still building her sculpture.
Well, God bless it. Just leave Kenny out of it. But girl, if they like it, I love it. For me, on my watch, if I'm running the colony household, you got to go. You need to get an independent dwelling on the other side of town on Skid Row with Boyd and them. Don't come over here with that. Listen, I got too many people in this house to have anything coming awake at night. I don't like it. The gnomes, the gremlins, they all come. Yeah, Andrew, they all come up at night.
Does something, and I hope it looks better than the Scarecrows did in this episode. Those things were pure comedy. I'm hoping that it really looks imposing and it does something. But if it comes to the point where we can just build something and we have some type of defenses, that changes everything here. So it's making me feel like we're doing this for nothing, and that's going to piss me off.
But since when do we have like creative power? Like
that's what I'm saying.
Like this is
so we're just wasting time. Do you think we're just wasting time with this claymation creature?
I don't know, girl. It's giving her an outlet. She says, I need this. I need to feel. I say, you ain't feel when Ellis is planning these dates and he's taking you out to the rage rooms and whatnot. You had to
make
feel
time
this.
for romantic gestures now.
I don't know. I want to know from the chat, and I want to know from you, Tyra. If you were running the colony house, are you letting her build a mud?
No, I would have at least put her in the basement. All of these places all have basements and hidden secret rooms off on the side with granite and wood and brick. She would have been down in the goddamn basement somewhere. You're not building that up here. So the way that colony house is always looking like it's filthy and standing on its last leg. Every single time that the creatures run amok, they go straight for the colony house. Like it's always being rebuilt, restructured. Girl, put that in the basement or go outside.
That's what I'm saying. She would be on the third floor. Big sleepy, carrying dirt.
We got all the J's before y'all. We did all of that psychedelic mushroom H.P. Lovecraft non-color trope that took us nowhere just to get here. We drunk the Kool-Aid, oh yeah, to come here and see all the J's before. Whoever the idea was to have that man, that version of Jade that got hit by that boulder, you too shall pay. Who told that man to sit on them steps with that big ass rock in the blood
under there?
The effects this season period have been extremely questionable. A seat cushion for Tina. Smush. But our young Jade says, do you see anything, familiar? Do you see a thread here? Yeah, they're not ripped to shreds like a lot of the deaths that we've seen before. They weren't killed by creatures. This is a man-made destruction. Yeah, those people that you're trying to protect and who we're doing it for, and we're going to get us all home, they eventually turn on you. And Tab, they say, oh, Tab gets it the worst. They realize, well, damn, what they do to Tab? What did they do to Tab? Tab gets it the worst, but They turn on you. Um, there's only so many reasons why the people will turn. I don't know how far Sophia's powers go. Do we have the ability to control the people here? Like, if it's anybody who isn't like a reincarnated version of something, or are the players in the story, can we manipulate these people? Can we control these people? I don't see. I don't know. Boyd has been trying all his life to keep them under the radar as far as what's really at stake and from outside of those creatures. Do they just fall into shambles the moment they realize that it's bigger than what you ever said, and our lives are like, their lives are always in danger? I just don't get the secrecy. But do they fall apart? Do they turn? Is it like a, well, the only time you have people turn on other people is when it's like, well, if you give me Jade and Tabitha, y'all can go home.
Yeah.
Or if you do something to Jade and Tabitha, y'all can go home. So there has to be something on the table like that. But I am not surprised that those NPC folks in the back who do nothing, when they can clearly see that something's going on, anytime an incident occurs, you see the same 8 people rushing to aid, rushing to help, and they're just like, oh my God, clutching their pearls and walking with their purses and walking their poodles in the back. They're not doing anything. So that's that. But clearly Jade was hurt to know that he said, be your own people that are going to turn on you. Actually, how did you feel about this discovery? Because I know that this was the main thing that people were like, oh, we're making progress.
Zaddy Jade was a black man. Zaddy Jade was a black man. That's what I got from all this, because really that's all I was focused on. But no, I like, here's the thing. That's fine. But I think we already kind of knew that there was something about the town in terms of the history. We knew that the majority of the people sacrificed their children for eternal life, but then we also knew that these two characters, Tab and Jade, were always dying every single time they tried to free, and it was just the two of them. So, I mean, I guess it only makes sense that since it was the two of them that always died, that the rest of the town, lived, right? So there was some kind of thing. Definitely what concerns me about Gretchen Grundler, aka Sophia, is the fact that the touch thing with Nurse Crackhead makes me very nervous, because if I can touch you and elicit this type of reaction, what else can my touch do? Right? So that's the concern I have, as far as, can I glamour people?
I was
Do I
going to
have
say
this level of
the powers
influence?
are iffy, because she doesn't even have to technically touch Sarah. She just does her little 1-2s, and Sarah's hearing those voices. Like, it's been very selective with how far Sophia's powers go. I get a little confused sometimes as far as her capabilities. Like, what all can she do?
Yeah, we don't know. We haven't seen it. And what I've been waiting for this entire time is for any kind of rules, even with the book. But as far as Julie and the books, I still don't feel like we got any real rules of how the From works. What's the framework? What, like, are we operating within? I'm really just hoping that by the end of season 4, we actually have a working knowledge of whatever because there's got to be a natural law in place in the From. Something has to be working by a system. This can't just all be arbitrary and happenstance. The man in yellow, the entity, whatever, has to be operating in a framework. And so does the town. So is it all based on a sacrificial thing? What's the limit with knowledge? Now that Jade has gained all of this knowledge, is there going to be an additional cost for that? Like, these are all the questions that I need answered, and I wish we could have fleshed out a little bit more. This was cute, right? Like, this is cute, but I really wish we could have gotten more into the meat of the From by now. Like, we are halfway through season 4. There's only going to be one more season. So, you have
And
30 minutes.
they're saving the juice for the next season.
Okay.
I feel it. I feel it in my bones. But we get our information there. We go inside Colony House, and I said there was no Acosta this episode. I wonder what she's doing. But we go all the way, down through the basement, and there's this path and this secret door that we never knew was there before. We eventually get it open, go down the trail, and this takes us to the spot where it always takes us, where the cute creatures reside, and the young Kui kids and the sacrifices were made. And they eventually come out, like they always do, walking in slow motion, making threats. We pushed this tomb aside, and all the bones are there. I am assuming that these are from all the sacrificed Kui kids. But we pushed Jade down there and said, "Oh, you made your way here. Yeah, probably shouldn't have done that. we push him down there and get ready to seal him in before one of those bald headed kids chimes in and goes, "Uncooey." I'm like really spent on the Uncooey. I would really love to know like what rules or spells were placed just for whatever decides to appear and come back. You only have the capacity to say Uncooey. But remember, we know what that means now. And then eventually Jade wakes up and Boyd says, "Yeah, it wasn't that much of a journey. We actually never left this office. But yeah, I know how to get us home." Do you, Jade? Do you? I'm gonna take that with a grain of salt. I never believe anything until we get there with this show. It looks so simple. We got there. It's something down here. In these tombs, I'm sure it's gonna be in adjacence to that. But to just flat out say, "I know how to get us home," that's a bold statement. If you do, will it work? Is this the truth? Was this journey real? You didn't leave here. You've been tripping all this time in your seat. I don't know, Ashley. Do you think that Jade knows how to get us home?
I trust Daddy Jade. I'm a bet on black, Tyra. I'm gonna put it all. I'm put all on that beard, Tyra. I'm putting the money on you, Jade, the hardest working man in the from. And I think he's gonna get us home. I think what he sees, we gonna see, and we'll get to the bottom of it. I trust him, Tyra. Something about him. I just feel like we're gonna get there. I do. Yeah. This was, I guess the trip of it all. I liked the hug. I liked the embrace. Between Boyd and him, it felt comforting. It felt like a warm
He needed
glass of
because
hot
they were giving
chocolate.
Jade hell, and he tried so hard.
He's the only one trying. He's the only one trying. So for that reason, I got to give it to him. I will say at the end, I didn't know if we were in a trip anymore. When the creatures came out at night, I was like, "Is Daddy on his way out of
I
here?"
knew we were. When we let out their perpetual, it's not a season unless Jade lets out that scream. It's just always the Uncooey attached. Them ashy, bald-headed kids popping up saying Uncooey. I'm spent on that. Spin that ish. Spin it, okay? Spinach. I don't want to see them kids popping out Uncooey. At this point, the moment that those kids pop out and go Uncooey, I go your mama and I leave the episode.
Poor babies. They just want to be free. Just set them free. But do you believe what Nurse Crackhead said? That even you live in from, you die, you still stay in from, your soul doesn't even get to escape?
Absolutely.
Did that give you any clue? Okay.
Absolutely. I think they are. I think that's been ringing true this entire time. But unfortunately, nobody ever believes anything that anybody says. It's just like, oh yeah, everything now is just chopped up to Fromville playing on your top. Like all of the disbelief this season is just kind of sending me. I expect more from them because we've been through so much, and we've had a lot of show and proof of what can happen here outside of the creature. So when it comes to Boyd and anybody else, if they encounter something that isn't a creature rolling up trying to eat them at night, you sure? Are you sure that happened? You want to think of, are you sure about that? Hell yeah, I'm sure. Like, even if I'm not, what is it going to hurt to explore it? It's the same way that Donna didn't want him to take these mushrooms to begin with to even get us here on this journey and get this much information. Like, what are you guys doing? They're so ready to be sat and just post up and be protected. If y'all don't move, we're going to stay here. Uncooey.
I think we have to have a resurgence of hope, and it's probably got to come from Ethan, but we have to, because like she said, this is her favorite part. This is when they rip each other apart. We have to get past that. There's got to be something that can break free of that. Gotta be.
Predictions, Ashley, for the next
episode? I don't know. I know there won't be an episode next week, so y'all gonna have to wait another week.
Yeah, because they came so hard. They came so hard this episode. They said y'all can wait. So don't say we never gave y'all nothing. Y'all see what we did for y'all? Uncooey. Remember that? Remember how we came through episode 5 and y'all can wait till... Please. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. This show really can't afford to be taking a week off, but y'all love the Fromville and y'all love the Fromly. Y'all love to stick around and make things up to try to make it make sense. And I love that for you. I love that you holding on is very hard to do when love is gone. And that's no lie. Y'all hold on so tightly to this show. And I love that. Somebody has to, because eventually what Andrew says, they making some shake, some happening. They coming in hot. Eventually they're going to come in hot and we're going to be grateful for it. But until that moment, I'm not giving them no just due praise. I'm not connecting any dots that aren't there. Please. Next episode, we're going to be doing the same thing. I'm going to assume that Jade wants to tell us how he's going to free the children. And we're going to see if anybody believes him, because that's the theme this season. But y'all, that was the episode. Hopefully y'all got y'all just. I pray that anybody who was looking for as far as from got your feels here. Don't say you never did nothing. But Ashley, is there anything you want to share with the people?
Yeah, please go through and run up the uploads. I did an upload for Dadgum Nemesis. I did one for Testaments, for Euphoria, for Couples Therapy. If you didn't watch season 5 of Couples Therapy, go check that out. And I also have some reviews edited. I just haven't posted them yet for the Crash documentary on Netflix, for We Are Jenny, a documentary that was on HBO Max, for the Bear episode, the Gary. Those will all be coming out over the next 3-4 days. So yeah, just run those up and check us out for our Testaments live. I think it's Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So be sure to check that out and the uploads. If you're not watching the Testaments, 9 episodes are out. It's the perfect time to go and binge it. It's a great series, especially if you watch The Handmaid's Tale.
I can't believe it's almost over. Like Ashley said, go run up those. Run up the uploads for Euphoria. I am also currently discussing Half Man. It's been a journey. Okay. It's been a journey. It's been trying times. If you are watching Half Man on HBO and you need to decompress, this is the place to do it. Please go and run that up and check it out. We will definitely see you guys with more content and more from tell a friend to tell a friend that I'm going live up until the moment. If From wakes it up and I really feel like I have something to come here and talk about that's not a rant, then maybe I'll do more than a live. But outside of that, I have no interest in talking about boarding them and wasting my time editing a video. I'm just not here for that. But hopefully you got your feels here with this. Leave a comment down below and let us know if you did. We will definitely see you guys next time with more content. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
What do you want from me? Why don't you run from me? What are you wondering? What do you know? Why aren't you scared of me? Why do you care for me? When we all falling asleep, where do we go? Say it, spit it out. What is it exactly?